You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How are you today? Pumpkin, congrats on cleaning first. And yeah, it took me a minute to realize we were talking about the game Shadow of War, and I'm like, is Shadow of War something from Warcraft or Genshin that I missed? But it turns out, no, I'm just a silly goose who didn't realize that's what we were talking about. But anyway, how you doing, everybody? It's so good to see you. But, gosh, what was I gonna say? But yeah, April's almost over, and I'm not gonna get too far into it, but I'm not gonna. I should say I'm not gonna get too much into the details about it, but it's been a rough month for VTubers and VTuber fans. I mean, we have Mume and Gorgora graduating soon, and then there's that whole drama involving a VTuber that I used to look up to. But hopefully the worst is behind us, but time will tell. But yeah, not gonna lie, I had a hard time sleeping when I found out what happened. Like, yeah, it's always rough to find out. It's always rough to find out that someone that you looked up to wasn't that great of a person, to put it lightly. I mean, I haven't unfollowed them yet, because maybe it's foolishness. Maybe I'm foolishly holding on to hope that this person will change or will realize what how they messed up. But at the rate everything is going, it's becoming doubtful. But you know what they say, it'll only get worse before it gets better. So whether or not said person owns up to what they did and betters himself after that, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That is anybody's guess. Only time will tell. But let's move on from that. Let's not linger on the bad, and instead let's talk about anything good happening this week, or anything you've got good coming up this week. And oh man, my follower just lost a pit fight. Oh no. Oh, sorry, that wasn't good. Oh no, Pumpkin, you're fine. You know, it's such a shame that the company who made Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, like, basically patented the Nemesis system and basically made it so that no other games could do it. Because now they have the rights to it, and let's be honest, everything that they've been delivering has been subpar at best. But who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I did love Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, because I felt so overpowered when I played that game. Like, it's not every day that you see just one guy tear through an entire army of orcs. I made myself a whiskey sour, and that's delicious. But everybody, I do have some exciting things coming up this week and next week. For one, I'm not gonna be streaming it, but next month, no, not next month, but this weekend, I'm gonna be holding an off-stream VR chat party. You know, again, not just Shadow dominated the guy he lost to. Yeah, there. I cannot talk. I cannot talk right now. But yeah, that's like the ultimate payback. Of course, you don't want to. Oh wait, you said dominated, not shamed. Never mind. I heard you don't want to shame an orc too much. I heard you don't want. I heard you shouldn't shame an orc too much because they become a lot more dangerous and a little bit off their rocker. Oh, and then next weekend, everybody, I'll let you all know more details as the day gets closer. But I have a Purgatory collab scheduled. We're gonna be playing. Uh, excuse me. We're gonna be playing Lockdown Protocol with 8 other members of no, not 8 other members, with 7 other members of Purgatory. Which, by the way, uh, if you aren't already, definitely check out the Purgatory stream team. As a matter of fact, Parodi, the leader of our stream team, is live right now playing some Monster Hunter. Okay, this song is pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Lockdown Protocol, I think, next Saturday. The time we're shooting for is 5 p.m. EST. And this will be fun. There's some people in this collab that I have collabed with before. But I think half the people I'll be playing the game with, I haven't collabed with yet. So this will be fun. I don't know yet who all is going to be streaming their in, but once I do, I will let you all know. But everybody, as you can see from the title, we're gonna be playing Zenless Zone Zero today, and we're gonna be finishing up the main server 1.7, and then doing the, and then we'll be doing the flower arrangement event, and of course Bangboo Fall Guys. Also, normally we vote for Waifu of the Week, but today is the second half of the tie, so the Waifu of the Week for this week is Casterus from Honkai Star Rail. We will be back to voting for Waifu of the Week next week. So if you want to see your favorite video game or anime waifu win, all you need to do is nominate them in the Discord. But everybody, that being said, I don't know how much longer we have in the story or how long in the events are going to take. So we're going to go ahead and watch the newest Daily Dose of Internet, and then we'll go straight into the story. Also, let me make sure that the browser audio is working just fine. Also, that title and the thumbnail looks kind of interesting. I wonder what the deal is here. So everybody, here's the newest Daily Dose of Internet. Yellow tears? Wait, hang on a minute. That's not a that's not a that's not a medical condition, is it? Okay, I'm seeing some things about. Okay, so the most likely the only thing I'm finding is that this person involved most likely had an eye exam that used fluorescein dye, and that's what's making her tears yellow. Other than that, I'm not finding anything solid, so I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. Oh, this is why you don't drop long objects from that height, because you don't know how they're gonna bounce. Physics. Bad idea, Goose. Dang. Yo, geese are evil, man. Like I might have told you, I might have told this story before, but my dad actually got chased by geese when he was younger. Like he was getting ready to do farm work for a friend of the family's, and a goose chased him all from the parking lot all the way back home. Yeah, geese are evil, dude. Okay, that's freaky. Kids. Like I said, geese are evil. What's with all the hyper animals in the video today? Ow. That is terrifying. I was something like, what even happened? I'm sorry. What? That is not what I was expecting to happen. Like she just slowly leaned forward and face first into the water bowls. What? I mean, obviously she's wearing socks on the wood floor. Both of them were like, nope. Yeah, I don't care how bad. I don't care if my engine's about to run out of gas for the next mile. I am not refueling at that station. Honestly, that's pretty clever. Even dogs have bad hair days, it seems. And they were lucky. Oh, not the cheese slap. Raccoon? Oh, and let me guess, the egg is the one she ended up catching, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen that right before. That is evil. Dang. Tell me how you really feel. I have never seen that before. Well, that was kind of a puzzling occurrence. Hi, Vexus. How are you? Whoa. That looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. That must be one hell of an arc to light up that. Dude, it's literally shaking your car apart, dude. God damn. Whoa. Like, he caught with his chopsticks. That's something like you only see in those kung fu movies and such. I had a nasty storm last night and the power went out, but the power was back early this morning. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad that you're safe too, though, Vexus. Oh, that was evil. Whoa, nice save. Oh, oh, that's foul. Oh, he wasn't ready. That's a little too much. Yeah, I'm all for extra cheese, but whoa, there's a limit. But all right, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and go into Zenless Zone Zero. That joke was a bit cheesy. I see what you did there, Sakia. Also, hi, how are you? Nah, it wasn't enough cheese. Are you from Wisconsin, Pumpkin? Everybody, please go check out Sakia. Sakia is my lovely, lovely VTuber sister. Because both of our. No, I'm from Germany. No, Pumpkin. I was making a funny. I was making it funny because a lot of people from Wisconsin love their cheese and meat. That's fair. But yeah, Sakia is my VTuber sister. We were both rigged by the lovely Berryleche. and also an IRL friend of mine, and is also one of our newest members of the Purgatory stream team. And they play some of the same games that we do, and then some. So please go check them out if you aren't already. Like, I know your auto shut off went off, but let me give you Lords of the Fallen. Yo, say, I completely forgot that I actually have Lords of the Fallen in my Steam library. You know, before we go into it, I wonder.
A mission?
Time for some hard.
Number 0. And I'll protect. I would never turn down Lord Faith.
You should totally play it again. That's the problem. I haven't played it at all. But yeah, my Vivian is level 60. Also, her W is level 60. So I just gotta max out her skills. 2.0 update? Oh really? It's supposed to undergo a 2.0? Huh.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Also, hey, say. Yeah, game is completely different now. Yeah, I heard a lot of people wasn't too fond of it at first, but I heard it's gotten better recently. Tell me when you're ready. Remember bringing Eels with you. I'm ready. Say, why are you smugging at me? And Say, are you ready for our VR chat party? Are you ready for our VR chat party on Friday? Dear managers, you're here. Having to Lord Phaethon's leading the way for me. Must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two. According to my intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is that Dinah wouldn't pull all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. If we barely win in this case, would that be a Hollow victory? Let me stop. But yeah, I need to remember to drop by the ABC store before, the liquor store before, sometime before Friday.
Stash should be somewhere nearby.
Because I want to get the ingredients together to make a Adios while
I did some digging.
Fluffer.
Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Yours truly, monkey.
Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out. They're trying to destroy
And
the goods.
I already have a few ideas of some things that I'd like to do while we're hanging out.
We need
Like,
to take
I
care
could
of
get
the
some funny
guards
videos
first.
lined up. Also, we could always go to Club Orion and vibe to music like we always do.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here. You go. Get the guards first.
My turn. You better not get my dress dirty.
Say no more. Time to hunt. You just stepped into your own graves.
Ah, I hate it. I'm trying to destroy the last crate, but then the enemies appear and my attacks auto lock on them.
Freeze all evil.
Oh, and by the way, if anybody's trying to pull for Anaxa or Dr. Ratio
A deep
in Honkai Star Rail, I'm wishing you all the best. And if you already pulled him, please let me know.
Kneel before me.
Move it.
Help notice me. Lord did
Out of my way. Understood.
So what Vivian is basically saying is, notice me, senpai.
How irksome.
Let me
The
stop.
flowers that bloom in the abyss. More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There is likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
Also, say, I plan on doing a another repo or lockdown protocol collab sometime this month. You're welcome to join if you want to and are able to. Like I've already talked with Luna about joining.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Excuse me, everybody. I almost inhaled my own spit. That did not feel good.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try. Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
Also, last I checked, I heard Wise and Anaxa share voice actors. I had no idea.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
Oh, thanks for Killer Team Daily Voice Chart, Sakia. As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon's serum is stored. Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Faithin and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Lord Nathan.
Vivian closes her eyes at making a decision, then grabs a vial of Landon's serum. If a tragedy is inevitable, then let the misfortune fall upon me.
I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for. Don't touch me, fool. Leave this to me, Lord Faithin. Don't touch me. Lord Faithin, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
I'll try to go easy on you. No.
Oh, and Sakia, how'd the Void Hounds be treating you? Well, I hope. Nah.
The wind is perfect today. There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something.
We don't want that money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Just end my pain. Please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. They're all dead. Please, just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out of this hollow alive, we promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum or victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
Dina.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices.
Oh, hang on. My horns are blocking her face. There we go.
Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Insort horns out. No, not that kind of horn. Say. Sister, behave.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day.
I'm good, I promise. I'm keeping my eye on you. I mean, I always say that I'm always horny, but... Oh wait, I'm not making myself sound any better. Let me just shut up.
I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster.
There, back to you, say.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Also, say, I wanted to ask you, Dina's outfit right here, while the color scheme is different, shape-wise, doesn't it kind of remind you of the outfits that the androids would wear in Nier Automata? You know, like the one that 2B would wear?
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time.
You know, now that you mention it, it actually does, right? The only thing that's missing is the mesh and a darker color scheme. And again, everybody, we're not voting for Wife of the Week today because there was a tie last week. So Wife of the Week for this week is Castorus.
With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope.
Does this in black? Yep.
And I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. And I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices.
No, you do not need to do this.
I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command
Caster
you!
Vexus.
You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you. and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks forward through the fissure, as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereals surge out, blocking the path.
Take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. Look around. Don't you know? Take my trust dirty and okay. Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
We have to stop Dina.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille.
Yep.
I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing.
Oh, hey, say one more thing. Ow.
Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. Have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on.
But you know she's gonna throw that away.
Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Dina closes her eyes and injects a vial of serum into her own arm. Soon, ether crystals appear on her body, a sign of corruption.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell. Tina.
Okay, everybody, we have an ad break coming up, so I'm gonna step away real quick and let this run, and then when we come back, we will continue the story. Alright, welcome back for Mads, everybody. Let's do this.
What happened? What the? Vivian!
Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
She injected herself.
I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No, please. No.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
Where did that come from? Where did that power come from? It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile, but soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring, then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the Hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else.
Also, did you see she kissed Belle's hand while she was passed out? That was sweet.
Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay. Good night then.
This time, there are no sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions.
Waifu? By the way, I looked at Yixuan's, I looked up Yixuan's drip marketing. I did not recognize her element or her combat specialty. So it must be something new for 2.0.
She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have.
I have returned from doing arenas. Welcome back, Pumpkin. And I need to play Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War again.
Personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Arms, okay.
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude.
I can't spell. I know the struggle, Pumpkin. I think you're doing great, though.
Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
Don't push it.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own.
which is embarrassing because I was giving a friend a hard time earlier for exactly that spelling error. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of funny. Sometimes we'll give our friends grief for something, and then karma comes to bite us in the rear, and we end up messing something else up.
But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
Ceremony?
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop, and hear snippets of Elfie's music from Restore. Thank goodness. Time goes on, but there will always be friends at your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Bill, are you feeling alright? Lycon said you can control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. And Miss Yixuan, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be there with you whatever happens in the future. To be fair, his spelling error will now, for the foreseeable future, be in the name of one of our codes for an automatic magnetic arm. I can definitely see that. And boom, we're all caught up with the story, everybody. Nyardu continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories on the distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day, they'll become memories worth holding on to. I guess it would be wise to talk to our brother. Let me stop. Do you know her? She saved me in the Hollow. I do. She saved Vivian and I when we encountered from some ethereals before. Wise, do you remember what the mayor said before? He said that he'd bring a Void Hunter rank special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude. Yixuan is that investigator. I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have good feng shui. And 6th Street is geometrically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Really? Yeah, she looks so serious. It didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked her if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to look around, and you could talk once you were free. Yeah, let's talk with Yixuan. There she is.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something
Sorry,
special
everybody.
about
Hair
him?
is getting in my eyes.
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Yixuan gently pets Hal's head. stuffs a few dennies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your Bangboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Yunquei Summit?
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return.
Shifu?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Oh, excuse me. Let's leave it at that. The weather's nice today, perfect for going out. I just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Sure. It's at Luminous Square. It's called Bouillon. I know that store. Oh, I know that store. But has it been closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over first. Yishuan nods a goodbye to you and lives 6th Street.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line?
That's not how it works.
I get rich.
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
So, this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, Yishuan remains calm, composed, and says,
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
in an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
All
Did it?
gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquei Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Shifu, please wait, Shifu. So many people wanted you to tell their fortunes. You must be a divine immortal of legend. Great, I finally get to be an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I am no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. I bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know what parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. Also, can't connect to the internet, can't receive your message, so it can't get caught up in anything and ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangboo keep mocking it, it's got a short temper, so it's always fighting other Bangboo. But it likes watching those movies with immortals who catch demons, so it wants to learn the mystic arts. If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. Shouldn't be difficult. Belle, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? Let me check it over first. Very well. Really? Great. Amazing. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please go and check it out. Okay, everybody, I need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, everybody. It wasn't one of those kind of bathroom visits. I just needed to pee, is all. Anyway.
Did you cook?
If you need
Oh, excuse me.
So ready for combat. I would never stand. Is it work time? Is food included? Ready for good day, Lord Phaeton.
Oh, I still need 10 more of
I
those.
would never turn down Lord Phaeton.
You can still fill in with enough skill. Well, unfortunately, I'm beyond that. Cece, look, I brought you the Divine Immortal. Really? A real immortal? Yep, really. They're really amazing. I just saw the Shifu say a spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really? I've been waiting for this day for so long. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister on the path of mysticism to check you over. Learning awesome mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then take revenge on those bullies. Yeah, because that's totally how it works, right? Check the Bangboo's parts. Calm down now. Let me check your parts first. Okay, please. Okay, yeah, this is no sweat. That did it. Great. All repaired. How do you feel? Ah, what was that? Wow, countless messages and updates are flashed before my eyes. Oh, could this be? Is this what they call enlightenment? Oh, amazing. I've been enlightened. Enlightenment. Congrats, you are now connected to the internet. Thank you, thank you. Please be my mentor, my official Shifu. It's a bit too early for that. You have a natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you mature a little more, you become seek mentorship. I do not know much of Bangboo affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangboo, you can recite the incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. I see. Their brains are made of defective parts. Their brains are made of... That's so amazing. As I recite the spell, those bully Bangboo don't seem so irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me this spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. Let's see. Hi, Asuna. How are you? Hang on, let me give you a shouty. There we go. Understood. Thank you, Shifu. Thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you for both helping us. Oh, excuse me.
Yishuan Shifu. The store is right up ahead. Yes. Ah, this is the one. Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip. Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yishuan.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers.
Honestly, relatable.
I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because
Shifu's
the correct
retrieving the
time
dragon.
has not yet arrived.
That's
so
this.
there's no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here.
Not the Kung Fu Panda reference.
There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Okay, minor nitpick. I think that side story with the Bangboo was kind of unnecessary. But that's just me. Belle, you're back. Did everything go well? It went well. It seems that Yishuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how Mystic does things. I see. Belle, do you think that Yishuan Shifu claimed is real? Learning Mystic Arts and whatnot. It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. I mean, you're not wrong. It's like a panda protection unit. Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat ethereals and magic rays to suppress hollows? Movies are made up. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yishuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the hollow. See. Well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Yishuan Shifu of the mayor said would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. So, can I do event stuff now? Am I done with the quest? Also, don't forget everybody, it is weekly reset tomorrow. Alright, now, let's see what this flower arrangement event is all about. Orchidia?
Ah, you've arrived. I wanted to ask you some questions about store management.
Ask me? Well, actually, my brother's the one who's managing the video store for the most part. But go ahead, I'll do my best.
Overtime Bangboo. Oh, okay.
Customers have always loved purchasing carefully arranged bouquets. The flowers glistening with morning dew add beauty to their lives, and that, in itself, is fulfilling for me. Yet lately, a customer mentioned that rather than buying bouquets in full bloom, he wants to spend time with his flowers. However, simple potted plants don't quite have the same aesthetic charm. So, I was thinking, perhaps I could create custom potted floral arrangements.
That's a brilliant idea. And potted
Overtime
floral
Bangboo, I
arrangements
gotcha.
sound perfect for Dew Gardening's vibe.
Since you agree, could I have the honor of inviting you to be our part-time manager
excuse
and
me.
special floral designer for the next few days?
Huh? I certainly didn't expect that. Miss Orchidea, are you gonna be busy with something else?
Yes. Spring is here. No self-respecting connoisseur of flowers would dare to miss this season. I plan to travel for a few days and find novel flora for my shop.
Orchidea? Orchidea.
But the floral
Vexus.
arrangement project is
What are we
just
gonna do with
getting
you?
started. Pausing it now might let the customers down. As an experienced store manager, you must understand my concerns. So,
Since you're going to be busy, then just leave Dew Gardening to me. But maybe you could teach me what it is exactly that I need to do first.
as a floral designer, you first need to understand why
excuse me.
your customers want flowers and what qualities they're
See.
looking for. Some customers
Oh, hey,
may
Ancestro.
already have a
I'm so
specific
sorry, I didn't
flower
see your
in
message till
mind.
now, but hello.
If you can guess it correctly,
These potato look on the
you'll
stream and
make them
runs.
even
Well, hey,
more
welcome on in over on the
satisfying.
YouTube side. And I really need to put something in place to let me know when people are come into chat.
Well, it's a bit hard to explain. Let's do a practice round. I'll pretend to be the customer.
Kwakyo-sama, Kami-sama. Deska. The customer is king. As for my favorite flower, I'll just tell you, if possible, please include the Evolvulus flower in the arrangement. Alright, those are my requests. So, dear florist, how would you arrange those for me? Daisies, Evolvulus. I'll get started right away. Let's see, daisies and Evolvulus.
Daisies always carry the morning dew, innocent and fresh.
Nicely done. As expected of 6th Street Superstar Manager, running a new shop is just as effortless for you. Though your first piece is a bit rough, that's mainly due to the limited selection of flowers. Once the flowers already start coming in, you'll be able to you'll be fully prepared to take on the role of a floral designer. How can I improve? Honestly, master floral arrangement comes with practice and experimentation. When it comes to aesthetics, I'd say you already have a great eye for it. There's probably just one thing. Flowers are cherished not only for their vibrant beauty, but also for their silent way of expressing unspoken words. Perhaps the customers seek out that perfect bouquet of a pot of flowers, They want to give voice to the feelings they haven't been able to put into words. If you can hear those unspoken words, you'll be able to find the perfect flowers for them. But if you're really struggling, then just recommend the pricier flowers. I keep an eye on the revenue as well. Don't worry, just leave Dew Gardening to me. But it's not like I'm going on a long trip or disappearing for days. Whenever you need me, I'll be there, along with the flowers I've ordered, right on time. I've also have a notebook on custom floral arrangements where I've recorded previous customer requests. When I'm not busy, I'd flip through it for new ideas. Some customers also enjoy a light read of it while waiting for me to finish their arrangements. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd appreciate you keeping a record too. There might be an unspoken messages people wish to express through their floral choices. Oh hey, it's Haramasa. Proxy, what a coincidence. Are you here to buy flowers too? Isn't it work hours right now? Wow, if I'm not mistaken, the shop behind you doesn't seem to have a random place sign. You can understand the urge to sneak out and enjoy the nice weather, right? I'm part-time manager of the Dew Gardening now. I see. Then I suppose that makes me a humble logistics staff member for Searching 6 now. I was just on my way to pick up a formal attire everyone needed for an upcoming field assignment in a couple of days. That's why I'm not stuck in the office, a meeting room, or the Hollow. Since I'm already out, picking up a plan for a friend along the way and stopping by for a quick chat doesn't seem too reasonable, does it? Not at all. I know you'd understand. Actually, Ryosuke and the others passed their entrance exam, so I'm getting a congratulatory gift for them. I wonder, would brightly colored flowers suit them better? It'd be even better if they were densely arranged. Come to think of it, I personally like flowers that always look vibrant and full of life. So bright and lively. A pot of flowers like that would surely lift anyone's spirits. You think so too? That's great. Well, just so you know, I'm a diligent logistics staff member of Section 6. I still have to pick up the formal attire for everyone later. So Kaku is really looking forward to this field assignment. She's already on at me to hurry. That's rare. It's an internal matter. I can't say much for now, but I have a feeling someone as well connected as you, Proxy, will end up finding out about it one way or another. Anyway, I heard that Dew Gardening shop has always offered fresh flower delivery services. As temporary manager, you'll make sure the flowers are delivered to the designated location, right? Even if it's a little far? Armasa wants the arrangement to be dense and filled with vibrant colors. Roses or sunflowers would be a great fit. I'll get started right now. Roses or sunflowers? And it needs to be dense. A red rose. It needs to be dense.
Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves.
Okay, that's cute. Hey, there we go. We're making great progress, y'all. Okay, Port Elpis. What's wrong, little Bangboo? Yeah, let's help the Bangboo. I see what's supposed to happen here. Boom. Oh, hey, an HIA commemorative coin. Shark poo? Oh wait, that's Evelyn. Get it? Protect you? Hey, sage in a barrel. Okay, it's just one, but that's okay. Another coin. Sorry, I can't but wonder if that other cargo truck is around here. Anyway. Duke Guardian Temporary Manager has arrived. If Ryosuke and the others weren't waiting for me, I'd take them home right away. Waking up every day and seeing these vibrant little ones blooming with all its might would be quite delightful. This telescope seems to have quite a long range. Yeah, Tsubaki and kinda like it too. After all, since we can't travel far for now, this is the best way to take in the distant scenery. Then wouldn't a gift that comes from afar be just what you need? Haramasa hands the finished flower pot to Ryosuke. Here, I specifically found flowers that only grow in far, far away places and asked the proxy to put in a pot arrangement together. Oh, is that so? Here, take this. A gift to mark the occasion. Such beautiful flowers. Thank you, Haramasa. We'll place the flowers somewhere they can get plenty of sunlight. Perhaps I should also get a timed watering system? If one of us suddenly gets worse and we can't take care of it, I hope it'll be okay. So in that case, a potted plant does seem like a better gift than a kitten or a puppy. If you had a kitten or a puppy, wouldn't it be even harder to take care of them when someone falls ill? Wait a minute. Yeah. Huh? You actually agree? I told you before, don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. Even if they're likely to happen and ruin everything, you still have to make the most of the present, right? If I come back and see you let it die because you've been worrying needlessly, I won't be happy. We'll make sure to take good care of it. You're clever, Proxy, but Ryosuke still has some work to do. Ah, okay. Alright, I have to head back now. Belle, Ryosuke, see you next time. There's an important on-field assignment, and Sukaku. She's especially looking forward to it. The customer is king. Or queen. Evelyn, hello. Orchidea, seems to be out of the shop? That's right, I'm the temporary manager. I see. Miss Yao is preparing for a shoot, but the photographer suddenly felt some props were missing. Everyone is busy, and since Miss Yao has her own preferences for props, I was sent out to buy them. I thought Orchidea would be here, but since you're here, it wasn't a wasted trip. How can I handle it for you? Of course, Miss Yao and I both trust your abilities, whether it's emergency response, hollow exploration, stealth, infiltration, or something like flower arranging. Then I'll leave it to you to prepare the floral prop for Miss Yao's shoot. By the way, Miss Yao specifically mentioned using red and white flowers along with a metal pot base for the Star Loop photo shoot. She also wanted some additional decorations on top of the flowers to make the prop look more visually appealing. And as far as I know, Miss Yao prefers bold and vibrant flowers that convey strong emotions. Lex, Evelyn, and Astra want a metal base, red and white flowers, and some accessories. No problem. Yeah, that's no problem at all. Look, there's accessories. Got white. And red.
Daisies always carry the morning dew, innocent and fresh.
Well, that's pretty. Oh, we got water lilies now. The potted flowers you prepared as props should meet Miss Yao's requirements perfectly. Proxy, are you able to drive into Star Loop? Carrying potted flowers is a bit inconvenient. Sure, of course. Oh, Miss Yao. Eve, you're back so soon. Are the props for the shoot ready? My standards are pretty high, you know. Wow, Belle, you're here too? Did you two run into each other on the way? I arranged this bouquet. Oh, I see. You're so good at arranging flowers. Why didn't you bring a bouquet to the previous concert? Last time... I know you're super busy. I'll consider this flower pot a belated gift. Once the photo shoot is over, I'll definitely take them home with me. Where should I put them? I'd love to have them in both my home and studio, but there's only one pot. The studio might be better. Flowers need careful tending. If you keep it at home... I'll take good care of it, but it looks like you don't trust me, Eve. How about this? I'll keep it in the studio for a week, and if I take good care of it, then I can bring it home. What do you think? Manager, can I schedule a time for you to arrange the exact same bouquet again next week? Eve! But Belle, you do believe I can take care of flowers, don't you? I do! I'll prove it to you. Miss Yao, you need to prove something else right now. You need to finish the shoot by tonight and leave with enough time for the magazine team to clean up a venue upstairs. Starting tomorrow, the venue has been booked. For the next few days, only authorized personnel will be allowed to enter. To prove your punctual professionalism and exceptional photography skills now. Alright, I'm going upstairs to start the photo shoot right now. I can't chat with you for long today, Belle, but I'll visit your store to hang out sometime. If we're truly in sync, you have already prepared an even more beautiful bouquet, right? Anything for you, Miss Yao. Okay, who's this next customer? Miss Rena, hello. Master Proxy. Are you helping out the flower shop? Orchidea, don't tell me she took time off just because my order was too hard to fulfill. Orchidea said she went to restock supplies. That's not entirely certain. But since I studied to ask you, Master Proxy, to help convey my message, there's nothing wrong with saying it. Our client's preparing for a banquet. To please all the guests, the client inquired about his favorite flowers and wished to present them at the event. But those flowers are rather rare, so I can only hope that Orchidea, considering we've studied floral design together, can help me find it. You studied floral design with Orchidea? In this case, you could say we're old classmates. As a qualified head maid, arranging flowers to decorate my master's room or during a banquet is an essential skill. Sometimes, the master may wish to convey a difficult-to-say thoughts through the language of flowers. Interpreting and delivering those messages is also one of our specialties. But I'm not a professional florist. Orchidea is a true expert. Did she teach you anything? Relay Orchidea's instruction. I suppose she did teach you something? Sure, Rena, that would be great. Actually, there's a little trick that Orchidea and I share. We assess the flowers in greater detail and analyze how they perform in different qualities. For flower combinations, in addition to their obvious aesthetic appeal, we also evaluate their overall score based on various qualities. Only when it meets expectations is it considered a successful arrangement. The shop should have Orchidea's notes from when she first started. Though they may be vague, they should help you guide you in arranging a bouquet. Why not give it a try? Sure. Let me think. How about a banquet gift as the theme? If I were to present a delicate and beautiful bouquet as the gift to distinguished guests at a grand banquet, most importantly is that this gift must reflect the host's sincerity. Flipping through Orchidea's notes reveals the 4 flower characteristics she summarized. By the way, personally I prefer gentle, elegant, and subtly fragrant flowers. It would be great if you picked such a flower. I can understand now. What Rena wants is probably a pot of flowers that are somewhat rare yet also gentle. I think I get it. Okay, this makes things a bit interesting.
A combination of simplicity and modernity, with no extra lines.
You certainly do have a natural talent for this. No wonder Miss Orchidea was willing to hand her beloved dew gardening to you.
You think I have talent, Rena? I didn't do anything super difficult.
It's because you easily managed to convey both gentleness and treasured beauty in your
Rena's
work,
still so
and didn't find
head-patable.
it difficult at all. So you indeed have talent. After all, talent and skill are different. What you accomplished can be considered communication with flowers. Just as Orchidea wrote in her notes, a floral designer must feel the qualities and personality of each flower and arrangement in accordance with their own understanding, allowing each flower to radiate its own charm. This potted arrangement has achieved that. So, if you're free, I'd love to hear your understanding of different flowers. I've brought snacks. Oh, don't worry. I've already experimented on everyone at Victoria Housekeeping.
All thanks to your guidance, Rena. And about the qualities and personality you mentioned, I'll practice getting a feel for that.
As you talk with Rena, Orchidea returns to the store.
Oh, what a coincidence. Not only is my temporary manager here, but also an old friend of mine.
A coincidence indeed. If I hadn't stayed to chat, I would have missed you, Miss Orchidea. Oh, is my previous request causing you trouble?
It is a little difficult, yes. I've visited several old friends in search of the flowers you mentioned. However, a flower that only blooms in an area that has been repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero and then restored, and looks similar to a symbiotic ethereal. No one's ever seen such a thing, let alone a tamed one.
Lycon and I have been gathering intel as well, but without much success. Our client has failed to find any other way to get close to that gentleman. We can only place our hopes on his favored flower miraculously appearing. There's only 2 days until the banquet. I hope this doesn't become a regret of both Victoria Housekeeping and our client.
As expected of Victoria Housekeeping, you're so dedicated to every commission you get.
Right. It's not easy maintaining a near-perfect completion record and reputation. I'll keep an eye out for you. Fortunately, I've already found a temporary manager who's highly reliable. You've seen Miss Bell's work already, right, Rena? With such a brilliant floral designer here, there's nothing I need to worry about.
Agreed. You are truly astute, Miss Orchidea. Then I'll thank you and our dear guide in advance then. The banquet still requires more preparations. Please contact me if there are any new developments.
Okay, everybody. I need to let this ad break run, so we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back everybody. Let's continue our flower arranging, shall we? I wonder, how many are there? Are you about to close? Looks like my state manager has worked hard today. Oh, looks like you have another little guest. Oh look, it's the overtime Bangboo. So cute. I have to do posterized potted flowers here. I have to order one. I've been working too much overtime lately, and my optical poets are a little overworked. Since I don't have time to go in for repairs, could you put together some brightly colored potted flowers for me? That way I could look at it to recalibrate my vision sensors. Preferably ones that require no care at all. Though I used to grow flowers and people would praise my green thumb, and I barely even have time to take care of myself. Sorry, customer, but I'm able to fulfill your request. Why? I just need a simple pot of flowers, because no flowers can thrive completely without care. Perhaps you could try adjusting your workload first. When you have a bit more time and energy, come back to find the perfect plant, one that you're willing to able to care for. Adjust my workload. That's not possible. Poor Bangboo. My boss has been so excited lately, constantly saying, if we pull this off, that mine alone would be enough to make us all rich. All he does is make empty promises and assign even more work. Meanwhile, he either does nothing or spends his time chasing shady get-rich-quick rumors. Poor overtime, Boo. It's working so hard. How about this? Well, I can't say a pot of flowers right now. I can give you a few sunflowers. They're just about to bloom. Simply place them in a vase and change the water every 2 or 3 days, and they will flourish beautifully. These sunflowers can keep you company for a week or two. Perhaps by then, your work situation will have improved. When you come back, I'll arrange some flowers exactly to your liking. Thank you. You're a kind shopkeeper. You took care of so many customers today and ran Dude Gardening wonderfully. Thank you so much. I'll keep doing my best. Due to Rita's request, my once relaxed restocking trip has become much more intense. I'd have to trouble you with taking care of customers for the next few days. I mean, that's not a problem. Would be nice if flowers would be more fun to match the toys. Using fewer fresh flowers and more accessories to create a flower arrangement with a touch of playfulness, while also helping Susie save a bit of budget. Should be no problem. Leave it to me. We also don't want them to be too expensive. That should do it.
All disturbances will fade away with the moonlight.
Thank you, manager. Happy to help. Okay, who's the next one? A new florist? I barely got the last person to figure out my taste. Now I have to explain it all over again. Use the most precious flowers in the shop to create a gentle potted arrangement for me. I don't like overly complex arrangements, so leave the middle layer without flowers and decorations. Make the base layer denser, that my little bird might enjoy sleeping on it. Rare and have a gentle charm, empty the middle with a dense flower layer. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. That should do it.
The simple blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and elegance of time.
What are you, an English teacher? You've been here these past few days, right? Of course. Nightboo? Hello, Apprentice Knight. I'm glad to see that even after completing the trial with me, you still uphold the virtues of Knight. You're absolutely right. Appreciative beauty and pursuit are love are essential lessons for a knight. He and why is his name escaping me? Wait just a second. Argenti. He and Argenti would get along so well. Why did the name escape me? Romantic and whimsical aesthetics, nothing too delicate, and crispy star biscuits in a wooden flower pot. I'll give it a try. Okay, let's see. A wooden pot. You have to use the crispy star biscuit. Yellow sunflower. And there we go.
Sunflowers always fall.
Okay, what's the next one? Oh, it's rain. I heard you got some support. Something going on. New going on. I'm here to show my support. There may not be as many types of flowers as there are videotapes, but it's still a bit overwhelming. How about you just pick for me? Please choose some special phosphorus. It's fine if they're a bit pricey. However, avoid red flowers. They remind me of error messages. And no yellow ones either, since they remind me of warning signs. And definitely no blue flowers if possible. That leaves white and purple flowers, I think. Okay, so purple, pink, and white. There we are. That should do it.
The simple blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and...
Sorry, everybody. I got some ice cream, too. I'm trying to eat it while doing this at the same time. I don't want it to melt. Oh, it's that guy in the other shop. Tranquil crescent moon, white flowers, playful and not too delicate. Alright, I'll put it together for you. Oh yeah, it needs to have the tranquil crescent. Okay, crescent moon. Wow. There we go.
Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves.
I got the overtime, boo. Continue business. It's Lycon.
Just as I suspected. You're here, Master Proxy.
Yep, I'm here.
Please do not misunderstand. I'm not here to rush you to find the flower Rena mentioned. That specific flower requested by the client isn't the only thing required. We must prepare the rest of the banquet as well. They're merely decorations, not the focus. There is no need to cater to unrealistic demands.
Did I hear that right? That didn't sound like something you'd normally say, Lycon. Mind explaining?
My apologies. It appears I've let myself become a bit too relaxed in your presence. Though I cannot divulge everything, I don't want you to agonize over those rare flowers. They require an extremely difficult and specific environment, and are far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero. The commission we received is to host a perfect banquet. Our duties do not entail fulfilling our clients' personal wishes through said banquet. Finding that flower is simply an extraneous task. In addition, Rena and I only just found out that our client has not been completely honest with us. His true intentions are...
I think I get it. Rena seemed a bit anxious yesterday. But if that's what you say, I believe you.
In any case, neither you nor Miss Orchidea of Do Gardening should put yourselves in danger for that flower. Rena and I both concur on this point.
Never knew trying to obtain a flower would be so dangerous.
What a coincidence, Lord Phaethon. Hello.
Oh, hi, Vivian.
Just now, was that?
Yep, it was Lycon. Victoria Housekeeping has been trying to find a rare flower for the
Hi, Lion. How are you?
Then, is finding that flower also your wish? If so, I can help. Oh, and Hugo too.
No need. I just heard that it has super strict requirements to grow and cultivate, and even looks like an ethereal of some sort. Anyway, it sounds super mysterious. Lycon doesn't want us searching for it either.
Hang on a second. Let me give a shout out to Lion. I hope you've been doing well.
I see. Got it. By the way, Lord Phaethon, have you been helping watch over Do Gardening as of late? Could I ask you to maybe arrange a pot of flowers for me?
Of course I can. What kind of flowers do you want?
I'd be happy just having a pot of flowers prepared by Lord Phaethon. But if I have to say, then maybe could you choose the flowers that represent me in your eyes?
Doing a bit better, but still not back to my regular self. Is it involving the, for lack of a better term, drama that went down this weekend? Because I'm still a bit shaken up from it myself. Yeah, I hope changes happen and said person makes themselves better, but my hopes aren't particularly high about that right now. Purple and delicate flowers. Yeah, what I'm saying might be just wishful thinking, but you know, one can hope, right?
Honest and humble, like a hermit, standing beyond the hustle.
Yeah, like, y'all, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but it's kind of disheartening to find out that someone you once looked up to turns out to be not that great of a person. I was hoping that wasn't the case, but the evidence is overwhelming. So that's why I look like in Lord Phaethon's eyes. I'll treasure it forever. If there are any other customers for now, could you spare a little time for me? My friends and I have a secret space in Port Elpis, and I'd like to invite you to go see it. Manager. No wonder Vivian seemed restless earlier. She said she was waiting for a surprise. So it was you, Manager. Oh, Lilac. I just wanted the manager to see our secret hideout. Speaking of which, did you say you were going to buy a pot of flowers for this space? You don't seem to have it. Was it not good enough? No, the one I had doesn't quite fit. No wonder Vivian came to the flower shop. Oh, okay. That's why I said you should have taken me with you. I'm sure I could have picked the perfect ones. I think it. The flowers my dad grows in the greenhouse are pretty unique. I don't think I've seen them anywhere else. What kind of flowers are they? I think he calls them Nineveh? But Nineveh is the name of an ethereal, right? He always taken great care of those flowers in the name of the ethereal, but never really explained why. I get the feeling this got something to do with a friend of his. Flowers made to a special someone are definitely worth cherishing. Forget it. His business is none of my concern anyway. I have a lovely time enjoying the sea breeze with Vivian and Lilac. It's time to head back and take care of the flower shop. Waku-sama, Kami-sama. Deska. Bernice, hello. Are you here to buy flowers because you're celebrating something too? I'm working as a part-time florist. I see. That's great then. If it's you, Proxy, I'm sure you know exactly what kind of flowers I need. So, what's the happy occasion? Actually, a mining site near Blazewood that was operating illegally was shut down by PubSec recently. The site had always been marked by PubSec as a hollow disaster risk zone. But somehow, the mining company found a way to keep operating behind the scenes despite the risks. They weren't exactly quiet about either. Polkar's got good ears, and she hasn't had proper sleep in days. She's just been dozed off here and there. It's really sad. We tried to dissuade them a few times and even reported to PubSec, but nothing ever came of it. And after a few days ago, the PubSec officers finally came with the papers and ordered them to cease and desist. That's how it should be. Right? This totally deserves a celebration banquet. Plus, I deserve one too. If they're the kind of bright and passionate flowers that can be planted but also used for jazzing up and decorating my drinks, then they're perfect. Anyway, I think my outer ring pal owes Miss Orchidea from Do Guarding a favor, so he recommended the shop to me. Running into you here is just the cherry on top, Proxy. Reason for a flower arrangement that catches my eye. Just hoping anything too delicate. After all, it's going to the outer ring, and I don't want those fragile abilities to wither too soon. Oh, don't forget to add some decorations. That way, I can still have something nice to look at if the flowers don't make it, right? And Big Katie seems to be allergic to certain flowers. So some of them won't do. Bernice's requirements are quite interesting. So let's pick some accessories and go with the flowers and play a playful arrangement. Something lively, but not too delicate. This Polka is at the Sons of Kaladin now. It's best to avoid using lilies for the arrangement. Okay, no lilies, and needs to be playful. And the firefly mushroom. Bright and compassionate flowers. Wait, bright and compassionate? Nope, that's not it. Wait, that was it? Oh, but it needs to have that amount of charm, though.
A combination of simplicity and modernity, with no extra line.
Let me take a look at those flowers Proxy picked. They look great, just what I wanted and perfect for the outer ring. Proxy, did you do flower deliveries? No, I'm not saying what to drag you away today. Why save out the outer ring with some fresh flowers to get the chance? I have a feeling that this one might not last too long. Hey, Proxy. I asked you before I left, Bulkra. What was it you said again? Buying flowers is so pointless. I'm not going. Proxy, are the flowers you requested ready? Which ones are they? I need you to pretend that never happened. You're more like a fish than a cat with that 7-second memory, Pulchra. Have you been eating too much fish lately? If you're worried that my ride isn't suitable for flowers, just say so. I didn't expect someone to be foolish enough to strap a pot of flowers to the backseat of their bike and haul it across the city outer ring. As for me, I'm a cat tyrant. You're allergic to some flowers. Don't worry, I got you. Just ask the proxy. I made sure to choose flowers you could actually enjoy. Let's head back. We'll get everyone together and have a good look at the flowers the proxy picked for us. Oh, Jane! Hello! Long time no see. So you're the stand-in manager for Dew Gardening today? No wonder your top-tier VIP member, can't even get the video store manager to watch a movie with me. It has been that long. So that's what this is about. Well, you do have hobbies that are hard to pin down. Good thing that besides movies, I've also got favorite flowers. Well, not really flowers per se, more like little things that don't stand out, but have this sparkle and a hint of allure and danger, you know? But let's focus on the present. You've been holding your flower arranging skills lately, haven't you? And I happen to need some flowers. The theme is something like a heartbroken maiden offering parting flowers to a star-crossed lover. A bouquet then? No. If it were a bouquet, wouldn't the lover's guilt and sorrow wither away along with the flowers? Such intense emotion should stay with him for a long, long time. So that every time he carefully tends to the flowers, he'll be reminded of the girl who was just as lovely and cherished. Let me think. Cold, harsh reality cages the girl's love-filled heart, and romantic sentiments are powerless against this prison. What do you think of this design? You're a smart one. If the flowers truly capture the essence of my proposal, I'll buy you tickets to the play. What do you think? Let's figure out how to raise this pot of flowers first. By using red at the top for the love-filled heart, pink flowers in the middle for romantic sentiments, and blue or cold flowers at the bottom for cold and harsh reality. If flowers are romantic enough, that should meet Jane's requirements, right? Alright. Okay, the top layer has to be red flowers, so the rose. The middle has to be pink, so the multicolored peony. And then the bottom has to be blue or purple. Oh, and that's actually her preferred. There we go.
A combination of simplicity and...
So these are the flowers. Young and tender love struggles to grow, yet it can feel like it can be drowned out by cold reality at any moment. Even I get teary-eyed when I see these flowers and think of that story. It's already romantic and heartbreaking enough. I'll take them with me then. Did you forget something? Oh right, I have the ticket with me. Jane casually pulls out the sticky note and effortlessly scribbles a line on it. 10 minutes, Valley Twins Road. Enjoy the show. Don't miss the opening act of the show, manager. Even I even have a small cameo in it. If you think I'm not quite hitting the mark as a supporting actor, remember to intervene in time. Intervene? I'm sorry. Hold up, Jane looks a bit different now. She's already in disguise? I love you, I really do, but my family, my life, and everything else about me. I don't deserve you, but at least these flowers can stay by your side in my stead. This pot of flowers, it's better than me. It won't disrupt your life, nor bring shame to your family like I would. As long as you take care of it, it'll bring you peace wherever you look at it. No! Astral, don't leave me. Who is Astral? I don't want to either, but you should take these flowers with you. Make sure to take good care of them. When a gentle breeze passes by and the petals brush against the leaves, that soft rustle will be my last whisper, left behind at your side. It should have been me! Seth. No, I won't listen. This isn't our end. It can't be. The elegantly dressed man refuses to accept the final list from his beloved. Amidst the struggle, the flower pot slips from Jane's hands and shatters on the ground. Suddenly, Jane's words from earlier comes to mind. If you think I'm not quite hitting the mark as a supporting actor, remember here to intervene in time. I should stop them. Why are you here? Why are you still involved with him? No, at least give you some time to say goodbye. No, you're coming with me right now. No, you're being completely unreasonable. She belongs with me. Fine, maybe you're right, but that's never my intention. I truly love her. We can talk here. He will hear us. Astral? You don't like the name? It's inspired by this superstar from Redo. And hey, your little improv just now was really impressive, manager. Anyway, back to where we were. That gentleman's family holds some influence over mining affairs in the Outer Ring. To gather intel, my colleague spent several weeks engaging in a little knock-knock romance with him. But he's rather stubborn, so the whole breakup part got handed off to me. I see. Good question. Strictly speaking, I guess you could say I was being a bit deceptive. But manager, judging by how well you played along just now, no matter how you look at it, we're accomplices now. As my accomplice, I need you to keep our little secret. That flower arrangement from earlier, such a pity. If you had arrived just a bit earlier, it would have ended up shattered. Perhaps that little lord would have even let me take the flowers back. I guess that counts as a little slip up of your performance. Now you owe me a romantic gift, right? Be sure to make it up to me when you get the chance. Me? I mean, I would gladly give a romantic gift to my lovely rat wife. I didn't say anything. Anton, long time no see. That's okay. I'm sure your tastes are just as good as Orchidea's. Are you hearing about flowers, Anton? Not for myself. Honestly, I'd rather have a full pot of pretty decorations that don't need any upkeep. If they light up, even better. But I think Ben has something else in mind. He specifically asked me to buy a flower pot. I bet he's planning to start growing flowers. Please, pick the most expensive flowers for him. Not meant to be stingy with my bros. Ben's gonna be over the moon when he gets super fancy flowers. Really? Proxy, are you doubting my judgment? Look, here's the message Ben sent me. Bring back a flower pot. A heavy one. Clear as day. If he wasn't planning to start growing flowers, why would he buy a pot of flowers? Besides, given how meticulous Ben is in his usual interests, suddenly wanting to grow flowers makes perfect sense. When you put it like that. Absolutely. Trust me on this, bro. Please arrange flower pot with all the most expensive flowers in the shop for the Ben. As for pot itself, it has to be metal and heavy enough to avoid getting knocked over at the construction site. Ben is as thoughtful as ever. I've even saved the money I was going to spend on my bro's upkeep. I'm going to be the one to protect the first step on Ben's path to becoming a gardener. A metal flower pot with the most expensive flowers. Okay. I guess we can bear to bring it in. So, a butterfly orchid. What? That wasn't that bad. Come on. Decorative ornaments. That's not it. Oh, a lamp branch. Gotcha. Hey, why are you
Happiness is
eating
like the
me?
fluttering shadow of a butterfly moving toward you.
These flowers look amazing. I don't know much about the language of flowers and all that, but looking at this pot of flowers really puts me in a good mood. Why is this why everyone's so into that floral design thing? Once things settle down at the site, my bro and I will come to learn from you. My bro's great at loosening soil, so he's bound to be a pro at growing flowers. By the way, since these flowers were prepared by you, how about joining me at Brand Construction Site? Everyone hasn't seen you in a while. We missed you. That's a bit too mushy. Saying things like that really throws me off. But hey, Ben is there too. If you go, could you also explain the meaning behind these flowers? Sounds good. I was just wondering. Like, come on, that joke wasn't that bad. Was it really that unbearable? Maybe I should pause on these jokes. Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Proxy, you're here! I was just saying to Big Ben, this flower pot you designed is fire! Yeah, Big Ben loves it. Right? Ben?
Right. Like I said, the Proxy has a pair of small and dexterous hands, perfect for flower arranging. I love the potted flowers you prepared, Proxy. Just these expenses. I better keep a good record of them.
Is that so? You're clearly hiding something from me. Don't even think about lying. Just tell me.
Yeah, what are you hiding?
We really can't hide anything from you.
Nope.
Why would anyone want to buy flower pots if not for flowers?
My bad. I should have explained it more clearly. When I told Anton I wanted flower pots, I really did mean I just wanted the flower pot itself. It's because of these two little troublemakers. They keep knocking over their bowls.
What troublemakers? Two little dogs play to the... Oh.
I hear that if you have a wild hound at home, you could get a really big, heavy flower pot to feed them. They wouldn't be able to knock it over. So I wanted to buy a heavy flower pot to use as a bowl for their water.
I see. That's why Anton's request sounded so odd. Just give it to me straight next time.
My bad for being too hasty. I'll make sure to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you here on business too, Belle?
Oh, hey, Orchidea.
I haven't been slacking. I'm here on duty as temporary manager. Since Dew Gardening promises to deliver flowers to customers' doors, it's normal for me to take on that duty.
Gwakyu-sama, Kami-sama, desu ka?
It seems, with your skills and sales, our most expensive flowers will be sold out in no time.
Right. Miss Orchidea. You're here for that, right? We've looked around, but we only found...
Only found...
these two dogs.
The clue's been found. The so-called wild hounds are currently whining due to not having sturdy enough food bowls.
Thank you for your hard work. It's not your fault. That flower is truly rarer than I could have imagined. Either way, you have my gratitude. I'll figure it out. Well then, my temporary manager and I will be taking our leave.
Of course! But, would you two mind, when you have time?
I got it. I'll bring another flower pot once I get some time. A stone one should work, right?
Sounds great!
You and Orchidea head back to the flower shop. I understand. This really takes weight off my shoulders. Now I just need to continue visiting the flower suppliers I had arrangements with. Once I get the right flowers, I'll be sure to send them back promptly. Ah, it's the kind-hearted flower shop manager and florist. Oh, my sunflowers are blooming beautifully. They're so full of energy and several flower heads are even competing for space above the vase. Evidently, my flower care skills are still with me. Looking at them before heading out in the morning instantly lifts my mood. How's your work going? Terrible. It's getting even worse. My boss's arrogance has somehow turned into strange anxiety, spreading all over the office. He keeps shouting things like, "Then go find it. Are we just going to stand by and let them stop working?" While pacing back and forth. I don't get it at all. This happiness I get from the sunflowers can only last so long. To ease my boss's anxiety and keep him from causing trouble, I have no choice but to work overtime late into the night. Overtime, boo. Here's a bouquet of daisies. They don't need much space to grow and should complement your sunflowers nicely. Thank you for your kindness, good-hearted manager. I'm not sure I'll finally get out of this mess and bring home a pot of flowers on my own. See you next time. The poor thing. Oh! It seems like a very dedicated programmer. I hope he can find a better job. Nineveh? Until then, I'll be counting on you. Oh hey, it's Elfie. A pot of decorative accessories. Accessories of 3 different colors. Should be an issue. Okay, so carved base. Accessories only. A lamp branch. And a purple mushroom.
All disturbances will fade away with the...
Oh, hey, it's it's Snap. Photography prop. Okay, so what do we got? Based on the sketch it drew. Let me look at the sketch. Ah, okay. So we need a cerulean pot. It looks like we need butterfly orchids. Sparsely placed. Bean! Hey, welcome on in!
Butterbean_VT has brought their community to the Void Legion. Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome in, Raiders. Benjamin, how was your stream? Let's see. And his name is John C. I love your name, by the way. Are you playing Plant Life? Nah, this is just an event in Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm making various flower arrangements for various NPCs and playable characters. Also, Bean, welcome on in, and Kenny, welcome on. Kenny X, welcome on in. How was Genshin? What were you doing today? Also, are you gonna be trying to going for Escoffier, who, by the way, is by all means Genshin's Gordon Ramsay. So Zizi said, flowers. Yep. Watched the Nogcry livestream before ending. I haven't watched the Nogcry livestream yet. What do you? Let's see. What's your opinion? And oh yeah, we're going to Nogcry next, aren't we? I'm poop. Also, we saw Gargura breaking YouTube, and it was big. Yeah, Gura will be missed. In fact, let me go ahead and do this real quick. We're gonna miss that shark. But if anybody came in with the raid and does not know who I am, my name is Kurai, and I'm a Void Dragon Variety streamer.
The blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and elegance of time.
If anybody came in with Bean's raid and does not know who I am, my name is Kurai, and I am the Emperor of the Void. Bunkers Freshers. That's quite a name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Void Legion. Skinny button data. Sorry. But I am the Emperor of the Void and Jailer of the Multiverse. And I'm a Void Dragon variety streamer who loves heavy metal, video games, anime, and cosplay. I mostly play JRPGs, gacha games, and Souls-likes, but I play just about anything. Well, today we are playing...
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Thank you for that, Funkers. Please don't hurt me. I'm not gonna hurt you. I mean, not unless you give me a reason to. And even then, Notcry is cool. Though I am excited, I will keep my expectations just below being overhyped. Yeah, you don't want to set yourself up for disappointment. I need to raid and run real quick. I'm hungry. Yes, go eat some dinner, Bean. I'll take good care of your community while you're away. But thank you again for the raid and for trusting you with me. And also, this goes for anybody else that came in with Bean's raid. If you need to step away and get some food or anything of the sort and take care of yourself, I totally understand. I appreciate you being here, but your health and self-care comes first and foremost. But if you want to stay in chat, then I would love to chat with you. Let's see. Let me just, there we go. Oh, hey, it's Ray. Let's see. I'm cool. Also, everybody, we are 11 followers away from 2K. And if I hit 2K followers, I will be doing a 48-hour stream. Oh, make that 10 followers. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Is it Jojo Cena? I just realized. Let's see, red, yellow, and pink, and similarly warm-colored rare flowers into a loose formation. But yeah, we are 10 followers away from 2K. Okay, it needs to be red, pink, and yellow. So a bellflower. Water lily. And red, we can do roses. Red, pink, and yellow. Oh, silly me. Oh, that's not it. That's not it either. Dang it. They need to be warm colored, and they need to be above a certain rarity. Oh, is that it? Let's see. I enjoy Bangboo for dinner.
It is both intention and courage.
I never thought about eating Bangboo. Wouldn't that just taste metallic? Also, why would you want to eat a Bangboo? They're adorable and they help people. Oh wait, isn't this the massage guy? And by the way, everybody, if we don't complete the events before the stream ends, I'll probably just do the rest of it off stream. But I do want to get in some Bangboo Fall Guys before we leave. I enjoy Paimon for breakfast. Hey, Paimon is not emergency food because you can eat her anytime. With roses or lilies. Okay, there's roses. And they need to be at equal to... That's crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room full of rats. And the rats would be crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
It is both intention and courage.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Alright, who's next? Oh, it's Howl. Based on this photo. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so it's gotta be a wooden pot. We need purple philippica. Okay, wait, that's the correct way. And we need white tulips. And then we need water lily. How for real be slaying? Yeah, I agree.
Honest and humble.
So cute. And oh hey, I got the tuning calibrator. Let's go. Oh hey, it's Nicole. Not unless you're opening a flower shop. Nah, a flower's returns take way too long. That's not for investors as bold and sharp as me. But wait, are you helping out the manager do gardening? Then we definitely need to talk about my new big deal. What are you getting into this time? I got this super reliable middleman. He says there's a mining company boss out there hunting for a specific pot of flowers. I'm going to shag? Wait, oh god. Chat? Thanks for sharing, John Cena. Apparently it's pink, extremely rare and exotic flower with the name of ethereal. He mentioned all of his other partners couldn't coming back empty-handed, and so someone with connections like me is his last resort. This flower you're talking about is exactly easy to find. What's the big deal? The request I got is pretty straightforward. Just help me arrange something based on it. Don't you have any pretty pink flowers that are special enough here? By the way, I'm a bit on a budget. Can't go overboard. Does she even know what she's saying? But she sees set on it. Let's roll with pink flowers and arrange something rare and exotic enough for her. And keep it within her budget too. Sit your set on it. With pink, rarity has to be around 5, and then budget has to be below 20,000. With pink, okay. Let's see, multicolor peony. Oh, and thank you for collecting Daily Void Shard, Funk. There we go. That's exactly what she was looking for.
Engraved with a profound charm. Understated.
Not bad, not bad. What a beautiful pot. Let's check the bill.
Time to say bye.
Exactly. You're kidding me, right? Actually, why don't you tell me more about this flower shop business? You make this much dating just to be minutes all the time? Didn't your minimum tell you about Nineveh? I consume all the Hoya mascots for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So Pom Pom isn't safe either? You're gonna take me for some kind of uninformed and self-deluded Hollow proxy? Nineveh. We cutting hairs have always steered clear of Hollow Zero. We know nothing about that giant ethereal. However, my greedy middleman has been begging me to non-stop seal this big deal. He even paid half the deposit up front. He just wanted a pink, extremely rare exotic flower with the name of an ethereal. Then I'd say the one you gave me fits the bill perfectly. Besides, I went out of my way to visit the floors with the most complete selection around, and I even spent almost a tenth of my deposit at Denny's. I'd say I've more than fulfilled my end of the bargain, right? I almost forgot Nicole. See. So yeah, Pom Pom isn't safe either. Of course I had Ambi help me look up some info before I left. How about naming this flower Geppetto? You can just do that? Hi. Yeah, I'm not sure. Nicole cheerfully walks away with her potted plant. Hey, it's Juyen. I thought I was losing my mind for doing overtime. I was for sure this place is a flower shop. So you've been helping Orchidea and do gardening with Business Bell? That's right. There's been a tricky case lately that requires on-site investigation in Blazewood. I've been working overtime for several weeks now. I finally have some free time this weekend to visit home, so I'm planning on bringing a pot of flowers for my parents. Hopefully it'll ease their nagging. But I still haven't decided what to get them. What kind of flowers do other customers usually like? You want darker color flowers or lighter ones? Would it be possible to have both? I'm thinking a mix of dark and light colors would be better. What do you think? Sure, of course. Can it be a mix of loose, spacious arrangements and some densely packed, compact elements? John Cena? You okay there, buddy? Oh, you gotta go, Funk? Well, thank you again for coming in and for the follow. Appreciate you. Certainly. Gentle and interesting at the same time? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Sorry, my requests are a bit too much. Can you really manage all that in a single pot? Are there any other requests? It's okay, I have a request? I saw a plot of flower the last time that had warm, gradient colored petals with a unique shape. But I forgot its name. If you can find it, please include it in the arrangements for me. Should I grab a notebook for this? Interwoven light and dark colors and dynamic spacing. Some parts more spacious, more compact, both graceful and playful. Easy peasy. Okay. This ought to be interesting. Carved base. Snapdragon.
The King of Flowers effortlessly commands admiration.
Wow, turns out such a combination really exists. Thank you, manager. If I need fresh flowers with potted plants next time, can I come to you again? I'll be here for another few days. By the way, I remember you have some friends in Blazewood. I recently sealed off an illegal mine near Blazewood for operating inside the Hollow Disaster Risk Zone. However, I heard some of the mine's owner's associates have been plotting to restart operations, even put in some effort into making it happen. If your friends find out they've resumed operations, please let me know. No problem. This flower was fun, but it felt so lacking with what you could do with it. Did it all within an hour. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I feel like I'm blowing right through it. Oh, Hugo? Vivian told me about Lord Faith and has become a part-time florist to do gardening. Naturally, I'm here to offer support. Just so happens that I want to send a flower pot to my friend. Would you kindly help me arrange one? Oh, and Dino, welcome on in. Thank you for the first time chat. I'm guessing you found me in the Zenless Zone Zero category? And if so, who's your favorite character? And are you currently saving for anybody? Sure, of course. Now that I think about it, I doubt my friend would appreciate overly expensive flowers. Then that settles the budget. Could you please arrange a pot of cheap flowers for me? What's wrong? Are you worried about the sales manager? Don't worry. I prepared a big surprise for you. You'll see once the arrangement is ready. And Hugo, because he's on his banner, she's gonna be on it with Anton. Oh, you're a Sokaku main. Let's see, honestly, Sokaku is underappreciated. She's adorable, and plus, she's great. I use her sometimes with my Miyabi team. By the way, I don't have any specific requirements for the flowers, but I do think the choice of flower pot is very important. An intricately crafted flower pot adds to the beauty of the flowers, and if it's also heavy enough, then it doubles as a handy weapon within reach. Hearing Hugo's words after going through Yuan's request has really thrown me off. Let's go with a power of the cheapest flowers. I'll get to arranging then. She's used mainly on Miyabi. Like, because she activates Miyabi's passive bonus and gives bonus attack. Yes, she does. That's really all there is to it?
Engraved with a profound charm. Understated.
But it seems like Sokaku can be her own DPS. I'll be honest, I don't really remember what her mindscapes do. I'm gonna have to take a look at it for now. I have other business to take care of as for now. Wait.
What's the matter, manager? Is my present not to your liking?
Isn't this the rare flower Victoria Housekeeping's been looking for? Nineveh? Where did you get it from?
Before Vivian mentioned it, I had never heard of a flower that feeds upon the hollows for nutrients like an ethereal.
45% damage up and more frost attacks before it breaks off. That's pretty good.
However, it is something that a client of Victoria Housekeeping wanted, so it's not surprising it's rather unique. So I asked around. Let me guess. Did Lycon say
Zen!
something like...
Hi, Zen. How are you, buddy? Let's see. Everybody, please go check out Zen. Zen is a VTuber who owns his own cafe, and he plays all sorts of action games, fighting games, RPGs, and these are horror games, but you didn't hear that from me. Just finished workies. Let's go.
This flower requires an extremely difficult and specific environment and is far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero.
Why is Hugo imitating Lycon actually pretty funny? C4 reduces enemies' ice res by 10%, so when you slam banner into them, so she goes crazy. I saw your DM. What? I'm just trying to show you affection. Okay, since you don't like uppies or head pats or hugs, how about these? But hey, that's pretty awesome that you're a Sokaku main. Lycon and Hugo were also defo roommates in college, if you know what I mean. I think I catch your drift. As expected of Hugo.
As expected of Hugo. Even the description you gave
Harder.
was almost word for
What?
word what Lycon said.
Not me. Actually, wait, come here, Zen. Love you, buddy.
Well, that's because these are facts we both know of. I managed to find an elusive flora expert who likes these kinds of flowers and planted a few at home. A flower so rare and precious.
Yeah, my
that
Sokaku is
most
built for
haven't
polar
even
metal
heard
and
of
to
it.
electro woodpecker.
It's to another person.
Oh, you really went all the way
merely a
for
small
her.
part of their hobby. It's quite normal for it to be that way, no?
Build ice damage, crit damage, and crit rate. Yo, I would like to see your Sokaku in action one day.
In any case, I came to inform you the moment I obtained the flower.
You're so kind, Hugo. But I think Lycon said...
That he didn't want a certain someone to put themselves in danger to get this flower. And it didn't matter if even he couldn't fulfill his client's wish. Allow me to assure you, in the process of
He's on level 50
obtaining
because
Nineveh
heat wave
and
in England,
gifting
so all
it
my
to
energy's
you,
been sapped
no
trying to get final
person
level.
nor ethereal
I definitely
came
understand.
to harm.
Oh,
In
sorry
fact,
about ads, everybody.
No one even
I will.
got close to
I'll
Hollow
pick up the
Zero.
conversation once the ads are done.
Please, accept it, dear manager. Just take it as if a bird flew by with flowers in its beak and dropped it from the sky as a gift for you, hmm? Of course, since it is a surprise gift. There should be no need to tell anyone where you obtained it.
That's fair enough. Nineveh just fell from the sky. Are you jesting? I have the flowers right here. Reno and I have already prepared for the event that we can't fulfill the client's additional requests. That said, thank you for putting so much effort into the commission. Wait a moment. I'll be there soon. I'm waiting for you at the flower shop. Shortly after I send a message, Lycon appears. Master Proxy, where did you find Nineveh? Are you injured? It really just fell from the sky. Such a precious flower. Also falls from the sky like catkins? However, Master Proxy has always been more capable, so I won't inquire further. Lycon seems to pause for a moment when he sees a certain flower. These flowers look familiar. Which ones? Just a small Nori purple flower, but it's very resilient. You can also find it everywhere in the wild. It's very edible and can also be used for emergency treatment. Oh yeah, for sure, Dino. Hang on a second. Here's my UIDs in every gacha game that I play. But it's really just a plain flower, so I don't expect it at the florist. I must be mistaken. Sorry for taking your time again. Let's focus on the rare flowers our client is concerned about. This banquet is about to begin, so I can't be away for long. Could you arrange the flower pots with Nineveh and deliver it to the VIP suite at Starloop Tower? I'll wait for you at the elevator entrance. Apologies, but the client's banquet is at the top floor and he's very cautious with security, so I can't bring you up with me. However, I will ensure the full reward he promised is forwarded to you. Let's start with the pot of flowers. Actually, apart from Nineveh itself, the rest of the arrangement is merely decorative. However, Rin instructed that the pot should be ideally have a metal base to match the banquet's lighting, decor, and atmosphere. Also, to highlight Nineveh's color, all accompanying flowers and decorations should ideally be purple. Nineveh, purple decorations, and a metal base. The requirements are clear. I'm gonna start it right away. So it needs to be a metal pot. Nineveh. The other two flowers need to be purple, so Violet Philippica. And Firefly Mushroom.
Honest and humble.
But also,
like
you're
hermit,
in England?
Standing
That's
beyond
awesome.
the hustle and bustle.
But yeah, me personally, I'm saving for a Yijuan. Is that how you pronounce her name? The new Void Hunter we came across. Yijuan isn't the Void Hunter. Oh, for some reason I thought that it was the Void Hunter symbol on her. Never mind then. Yijuan? Yeah, I'm waiting for her. You hand the pot over to Nineveh to Lycon. Such beautiful flowers. Although Rita mentioned it before, I didn't expect Master Proxy to be so adept at floral design. This pot of flowers is beautiful. Not just the Nineveh, but also the violas. Earlier at the shop, I thought I'd been mistaken, but they fit perfectly here. Thank you, Proxy. I've heard the skilled florist can convey unspoken words through floral arrangements. The pot of flowers you prepared is wonderful, but my client... Never mind. I hope the next time I have the honor of watching Master Proxy work, it'll be an undistracted moment, where the flowers shall speak the unsaid. I'm just a support character. My Astra is working too hard. I doubt it, but we'll see. There are still a few things that I need to prepare for the banquet, so I'll excuse myself. She's a new role and new element? Yeah, I wish I knew what they were called. I guess we'll find out once the next live stream comes around. It's been revealed already? I mean, I'll look one sec. Wait, they actually gave the name of the element? Also, this isn't leaked territory, is it? Oh hey, it's Armasa and Sukaku. They said it themselves. Okay. Because I saw the icon, but I didn't find the name. At least you're having a great time. As soon as you get close, Armasa spots you. Proxy, you got an invitation to that boring banquet upstairs too? I don't get it. It's not anything to be proud of, so why invite so many people for it? Ah, you're here. Please give me a moment. Mr. Kaku and I just requested 10 more servings of snacks. Sorry about that. Could you please tend the bell first? Sukaku has already had plenty. However, if Sukaku hadn't insisted, we probably wouldn't have come out for this field work anyway. Auric ink is the element? That's interesting. And rupture. And Nineveh. What exactly is going on? Well, I don't think it's right for you to hear from me. How about we just sit down, relax, and treat ourselves to these beautiful waffles by our elite butler? Though you haven't figured out what happened, at least these waffles are amazing. Not long into your break, you hear a commotion from the elevator area. Hugo? What are you doing here?
Dear manager, you've given the Nineveh that I brought you to Lycon, correct?
I gave the flower arrangement with Nineveh to Lycon already, yeah. Is there a problem?
Wait, why did it fail to send? Why did what fail to send?
Of course not.
Pan is the new 4-star for the area physical defense panda bear. Yeah, and I saw that they also teased the tiger girl that you come across in the Hollow Zero.
That's the real deal. All right.
Fufu. Hugo last name wherever he
be delighted.
Vexes.
However, I'm guessing you don't know the details behind this banquet.
Fire stun Fufu. Yeah, I wonder if she'll go good with Evelyn. I doubt it, but
There's been too many coincidences lately. I can guess the gist
they're in the
of it
chess
at
build
this
right
point.
now. Okay, perfect.
Then I'll fill you in on the details, shall I?
Ooh, excuse me.
As you've probably guessed, this time, Victoria Housekeeping's client has many controversial businesses.
Controversial, you say?
One involves a high-quality mine near Blazewood. They only just managed to estimate the value of that mine a few days ago. It's
2nd of May is the new event time, by the way. Okay, awesome.
To make the owner
I might have to try to make some time for it.
for joy.
Sometime next week. Maybe I'll do it before my maybe I'll do it before the Lockdown Protocol collab I have scheduled.
However, as I'm sure you know, Outer Ring Hollows are quite unstable. Not long after.
Hi Sona, how are you?
To be at high risk for
Hang on, let me give a shout out to Sona real quick. How are you today?
Safety concerns, PubSec ordered them to stop work.
Let's see, probably another shop sim like Cheesetopia and Flowers. I mean, it should still be interesting though.
Naturally, the owner awakened from his fantasy of making a fortune and didn't want to let go of his cash cow. After asking around, he decided to ask for help from a certain powerful individual. Yes, that honored guest upstairs. It's not difficult to find out that honored guest's preferences. What he cares about most is his dear daughter and the flowers he keeps at home. Nineveh.
It's not your style to help someone who would ignore hollow disaster risks and safety concerns for
Obvious
profit
on
like
Zard
that.
has an inky crow in her hand, or huge golden inky wings. Yeah, I saw. She looks so good.
Now, don't put it that way. I just simply can't bear to watch a dear friend fail to complete his client's request. That's all.
It somehow feels like Hugo had other plans. What exactly is he trying?
Look at the time. The situation upstairs should have settled by now.
Lycon appears beside Hugo.
Is that so? You seem to know a lot.
Lycon, what are you doing here? How is the situation with the banquet and Nineveh?
My client's wishes were dashed the moment he gifted Nineveh to the honored guest.
Oh?
He was impatient to make an impression, and rushed to find out what that honored guest liked, but failed to ascertain the meaning behind the flower. He wanted to curry favor with his gift, but knew nothing of the person.
I'm waiting for
he was
Lighter to come out so I
attempting
can
to
pull him
please.
again. He's coming next banner, isn't he? Alongside Hugo? Or am I misremembering?
That gentleman did not favor Nineveh for its rarity.
I finally
or
picked up my
beauty.
diploma for college. Oh, let's go. What was your diploma in again, Sona? I don't know if I ever asked you.
But instead, because his friend sacrificed their life for him, allowing him to escape
Graphic
Hollow
design.
Zero.
There we go.
And the area he is.
But hey, congrats on getting your diploma.
Just so happened to have Nineveh growing there.
Nostalgia from a big shot like that is just like a performance. However, if they've been led onto the stage by another unwillingly, of course he'd be unhappy.
Hugo.
All right. Continue your heroic narrative about some great and
I
powerful
remember doing that as a kid. I was ass at it. Hey, these things just take practice. These things take practice.
That gentleman favors Nineveh as he doesn't wish to forget his friend's sacrifice. Also to remind himself to continue fighting the hollow disasters and protect more people.
Hugo, last name with lighter face too. What's with all the Hugo puns?
As such, someone using this flower to ingratiate himself and convince him to ignore the pressing dangers and sweep it all under the rug never had a sliver of a chance.
I see. So that honored guest is Lilac's father? She mentioned Nineveh and her father's friend before.
Wow. A story that comes full circle.
But to be honest, the teacher didn't
Amazing.
teach, and I had difficulties learning. I got shot at by him, you know. So, not exactly constructive experience. Hugo's ass says jiggle figures, by the way. I can't say I'm surprised. I'll have to ask Liv about that because she plans on pulling him.
Too bad it was so cliche. You added so many exaggerations, it was hardly even close to an unbiased, objective retelling.
You...
Oh, did I ruin your perfect performance? So sorry. However, if you could be so kind as to pull yourself together from that sob story and remember the plans we made today. Perhaps you'll realize we have somewhere to be. Say,
his weapon is the same
about
kind as Nicole,
now?
so people think she's an ex-Mockingbird. Huh. Maybe some hidden lore we don't know about?
Oh, right. My apologies, Master Proxy. Hugo and I will be taking our leave now. My colleagues from Victoria Housekeeping will take good care of you.
Lord Phaethon, did Lycon and Hugo leave already? No one took this pot of flowers. I was going to give it to them.
Briefcase weapons with the same sleek tech inside. Maybe she is a former member. We'll have to see.
They just left. If it's important, you could probably still catch up to them.
No, I think I'm good. Right. You said before that flowers can be used to express things unsaid. Even the same flower can express different voices, right? The Nineveh that gentleman keeps at home tells of his comrade's sacrifice and protection. However, this one for the banquet is just a welcome from the organizers, trying to butter someone else up. So, even if these are his favorite flowers, he doesn't want them. I understand. But who should have these flowers now?
How about me? I've been a floral designer for a while now. It's about time I get my brother something.
You are going to keep these flowers, Lord Phaethon? Then, when you see it...
Got 32k polysage and like 36 days right here by Sakaku. Let's go. Oh wait, is she not C? Is your Sakaku not C6 yet? I hope it doesn't take you that many pulls to get her all the way. Never pulled a banner, started a month ago. Oh. I trust you'll get her then. Bill, did you say you've been helping Orchidea with her shop these past few days? How are you back so early?
It is pretty heavy.
These flowers are pretty inconvenient to carry around, so I thought
Yeah,
I'd
it's
bring it back home
50-50 on a
first.
ranks. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Seems kind of familiar, but I don't think I've seen it at the flower shop before. Looks like some sort of particularly rare flower.
That's right, it's super rare. Miss Orchidea and Lycon both searched high and low for several days and still couldn't find one. Hugo just so happened to find it and gave it to me. And now it's completed its duty. So, here, I'm gifting it to you.
Really? I've heard of the language of flowers before. There's a meaning behind each one, right? You were out for so long, but only came back with this single pot of flowers. Is there a special meaning to it?
Maybe that's what other people would do, but that's not why I did it. Guess again, Wise.
Then maybe your reasoning is less complicated. Like, it's the most beautiful flower you've ever seen?
Nuh-uh, that's not it either.
So, if it's not the most beautiful, and it's not to convey a special meaning, then why did you choose it?
Because it's the most valuable.
He used gestures to convey the price of a pot of Nineveh's worth. Wise's eyes widen.
It's worth that much? Then, let's keep it safe in my room.
The part-time florist work isn't finished yet. Let's head back to the shop first. Would you like to take home a potted plant now? It will need some home care, but it will also keep you company. Yes! That's great. Have things improved at work? No. Huh? You would never guess. My previous project collapsed, and that lazy manager was fired. Happy to hear that. I also got fired. The company paid me a hefty severance based on my years of service. Happy to hear that. Anyway, from now on, I can finally take some time to enjoy life. And then I will look for a new job. Sorry, am I being pathetic? But for an overtime boot like me, even a short break feels like the limit. If I stay unemployed for too long, I lose my sense of security. Wait, maybe I shouldn't rest after all? If you have a good job recommendation, I can start right away. It seems like poor overtime boo is showing some anxiety again. There is actually a job that would be perfect for you. Orchidea pulls out a letter from somewhere. I drew this earlier and planned to give it to you when you came over for the plant, but now I suppose you're going to consider it a job offer? To work at your flower shop? Although I've never tried before, no problem. I'll get it everything. Overtime Boo is so cute in battle. I haven't seen what it could do in battle. Like, yes, I listened to the stream through a friend of mine's point of view, but unfortunately, I couldn't really chat or look at the stream because I was busy filling out spreadsheets. Ooh, what? The shop hasn't been that busy lately. You can turn on the energy converter board and soak up some sunlight with the flowers by the door. When customers come, just help with the flower arrangements. Aside the store manager, you can leave work on time in the evening and take care of your potted plants back home. Can I do that? Of course you can. However, if you can't let go of those programs, then the manager and I will have to have other tasks we can give you in a while. Ones that are perfect for you. He manages on his little computer, rams the desk into them, and then whips the bulky monitor at them. Okay, that's adorable.
The sunshine today is lovely. Perfect for picking out a bouquet to brighten your mood. Don't you think?
There we go. Oh, we've actually claimed all of them. Okay, let's speed through these quickly, and then we got some time. We can dive into some Bangboo Fall Guys before we call it a night. Yeah, sorry everybody, I'm just speeding through these based on Coco's photo. Okay, so it needs to be a metal base. We need the dense Tranquil Crescent Moon. Bangboo Fall Guys is cool, but I saw a cheater in it twice. Cheaters gotta ruin everything, don't they?
A combination of simple.
But in any case, if that's the case, then maybe it's just like the in that case, it's just like the actual Fall Guys, which, I'll be honest, I totally miss playing Fall Guys. All three flowers are either purple or red. Oh, it needs to be below that price. Silly me. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I can... There we go. That's more like it. Fall Guys fell off. Yeah, I still miss playing it though.
Sigh at separation.
most expensive flowers for the top and middle layers. Make sure playful ones are. I'll give it a try. Okay, the top layer has to be the most expensive flowers. Alright, King's Flowers. Middle layer is the most expensive flowers, so Nineveh. There we go.
Transcendent beauty.
I mean, maybe it fell off in popularity, but do you know if the servers are still active? Because if they are, I would gladly play them.
For picking out a bouquet to brighten your mood, don't you think?
Let's see, reference work. Carved base. Roses. Memorial flower. And snapdragons. Finding a game can take like 10 minutes though.
With a profound.
That's okay. I guess I could just play it. I guess I could just play it on a day that Ace on EU. I wonder if it would be any different for. Oh, Mr. Chop. General Chop is our last customer. Wider blue flowers at the top and middle layers. And pair them with snapdragons at the bottom. Let's give him a cerulean pot. So it has to be for sure snapdragons. Let's see. Top layer has to be blue or white. So orchids. Heck, that'll do it.
The simple blue. Your feelings.
All right. Looks like we're done. With the flower stuff anyways.
When you visit, you might encounter the bouquet that opens up your heart.
Let's see, achievements. Oh, not what I wanted. Oh, dang, we're actually very close to level 40. Also, don't forget everybody, shop reset is tomorrow. All right. I've still got a little bit of time left, so let's play us some Bangboo Fall Guys. Can't wait for the 2.0 UI changes. What ones have been confirmed? None yet? I'm curious as to what they'll be. Oh, silly me. No, don't rush things. It's Fall Guys music? Oh yeah, I know. No! That's what I get for trying to look at chat while playing at the same time. Hi Scarlet, thank you for redeeming the Daily Void Shard. Yeah, maybe one of these days, whether it's off stream or on stream, I need to play Fall Guys again. It's been too long. Gosh, it takes so long to recover. Boom! Well, I'm not in the top 3, but hey, at least I finished it. By the way, you can't de-rank until Diamond, so if you get the Hexagon game, just jump off the edge for faster regression. Then actually play it at Diamond Plus. Okay. And again, if we run out of time, if we end up going way too long over before we hit the rank, then we'll just go ahead and raid out, and I'll just finish the rest of this off stream. In fact, I'm most likely gonna finish this off stream because this is gonna take a while. But I at least wanted to play a little bit before we raid out. I mean, I would just keep playing it for hours and hours on end, but I actually need to need 5,000 energy until 6s are unlocked. Gotcha. Oh, that was rude. Guys, can you tell that I played a lot of Fall Guys when I first started streaming? Oh shit. That boy. $5,000 times 6 minutes is 30,000 minutes. Oh, I came out on top. Let's go. So 3,000 minutes is 50 hours. Oh, Asana! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. It's like you were playing Split Fiction. How'd it go?
Asuname has brought their community to the Void Legion. Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome on in, Raiders. If you came in with Asana's raid, welcome on in. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Kurai. and I am the Emperor of the Void and Jailer of the Multiverse. And I'm a Void Dragon variety streamer who loves heavy metal, video games, anime, and cosplay. I mostly play JRPGs, gacha games, and Souls-likes, but I play just about anything. Well, tonight we're playing Zenless Zone Zero. We just finished the 1.7 main story. We did the flower arranging event, and now we're playing Bangboo Fall Guys. Okay, at least I didn't go all the way back. Split Fiction is peak. It was good. Would have played longer, but my brother was not feeling well at the end. But all in all, was good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, I'm in. Whew. All the games are peak, to be honest. Yeah, because isn't that from the same people who made It Takes Two? A Way Out, It Takes Two, Split Fiction. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, this game. I haven't played Fall Guys in a while, but this game still gives me nightmares. The only thing is the fun balancing isn't the best in Split Fiction. One person always gets the objectively worst power. Yeah, but you can't win them all, can you? Oh shit. Oh, shit. I mean, that does make things a bit interesting, though. Let's go! We made it! Alright, we'll do a few more matches, and then we'll go ahead and raid out. Because I got some things that I gotta take care of after stream today. The way the Bangboos run around is so cute. fucked up. Oh hey, I made it to gold carrot. Okay, Cat. Thank you for doing the daily void shard. See, I'm gonna head out, Kurai. I hope the rest of your stream goes well. I appreciate you, Asuna. Thank you again for the raid. Shit. Hey, let's go. I survived. What the? Boom, third place. Let's go. Diamond carrot. Yo, might as well. Also, let me give a shout out to and also one to Kit Kat. There we go. Please go check these people out if you aren't already. Oh, excuse me. Yo, what the heck? What was with my camera? Wait, why is my camera doing that? Shit. No, nah, fucking camera! Why is it doing that? Shit. Oh, I made it. You know, honestly, even if I don't reach Ether Carrot rank, I think I'll be alright. It's just some Denny's and some substitute upgrade material. Not a big deal if I don't get them. You know, might as well get this out of the way. Let's see, how many more do I need to... Honestly, I'll do one more match, and then we'll go ahead and raid out, because I got some things I gotta do after stream today. Ooh, that was close. first. Let's go. Oh, apparently I've hit the max amount of popularity carrots allowed for this game mode. And I'm not really too concerned with either carrot rank, so this will be a good time to stop. And let me get the expansion tasks here. There we go. Also, we have a standard pull, so why don't we just go ahead and do that real quick? An A rank? I mean, I think every A rank I have in this game is a C6 or higher by this point. But anyway, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and call it here because we're way over time for when I would normally end, and also I got some things that I gotta do after stream. So I will be back. I will be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. EST, and we're gonna be playing. And we are going to be playing Pirate Yakuza. We're going to be continuing where we left off. Pirate Yakuza has been so much fun so far, and I cannot wait to play more of that game with y'all. And everybody over on the YouTube side, if you enjoyed what you see, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to see more. And everybody over on the Twitch side, please don't go anywhere yet, because we are going to send a raid to somebody. The question is, who to send it to? Hey, you know what? We haven't sent a raid over to Fluffy in a while. Let's send a raid over to Fluffy. Let's send a raid over to Fluffy Introvert, who is currently playing Genshin. So please stick around for the raid, everybody. You do get 250 voice channel points if you do stick around for the raid. And obviously, if you like the streamer, drop them a follow and show them some love. If you are subbed, copy paste the third raid message. Copy the second raid message if you are not subbed. Again, everybody, I will see you all tomorrow for more Pirate Yakuza. Hope to see you all there. And as always, everybody, you are amazing, wonderful, and can do absolutely anything you put your mind to. And also, feel free to follow me on my socials. I have Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube, and even a Facebook page. I don't have a Twitter anymore because I don't believe in subjecting myself to drama. But anyway, everybody, please go show Fluffy the same love you showed me, and I'll see all of you next time. Good night, everyone. Love you all.